Hi, everybody. It's Donna. Welcome. Here to do some readings for you Tuesday. So still healing, but getting much, much better. Feels really pretty good. Fingers still numb, but I'm doing pretty good. So I'm just going to grab the donation link for everybody. Let's just see. We're going to post that. Here we go. And I'm going to pin it. Okay. So there we go, guys. So we are live. We are ready to do readings. Oh, no, we're not. I did not grab a tarot deck. Crazy. Okay, so I have so many to pick from, right? Let's use, oh no. Okay, I think I'm going to go over here. Pick a deck over here. And we're going to use the Hush Tarot. And I'll grab another one just in case somebody doesn't like it, and we can switch over. Okay. So we have the Fountain Tarot, and we have the Hush Tarot. I like the Hush Tarot. It's great. Okay, so let me, let's just see here. My phone's making all kinds of noise. I don't know why exactly, but yeah, it's okay. You put that there. I'm gonna light my candle. There we go. Okay, guys, so everything is ready. I don't see anybody here yet. Okay, 2 minutes we've been on. Let's see if I got the notification. It can take a few minutes. Let's just see if the notification came through. Yes, it did. Okay, that's good. So the notification is out. So that's great. That's fantastic. Everything's working right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say happy birthday to all the Libras coming up. Okay, so Libras started yesterday and are coming up for the following month, right? So happy birthday to all you beautiful Libras. I wanted to say happy birthday to you all. Also, Mabon started yesterday as well. So this is the time of year, that you think about gathering and you think about seeding things for the following year, like getting things ready for the new season, right? And fall is such a beautiful time of year, and it is just such a wonderful time to finish up old stuff and then think about starting new stuff, right? So that's how I think of fall. So yeah, let me just pull up my channel and see if it's showing on the website. Oh yeah. Since there's 2 people watching, I don't see anybody. Okay. So whoever is here, say hello. Huh. Okay, so there we go. It does say 2 people watching, so. All right. So let me do a little reading for all you Libras, okay? Just a little quick like kind of thing for all you Libras out there, okay? Since it's your birthday month coming up, starting yesterday. let's just do that for you guys. Oh, there was somebody there and somebody just left. Wow. Okay. So the donation link is there, so everybody can sign on. And so we have the Two of Wands, the King of Wands, Death, the Six of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay, so for you, Libras, for your birthday month, okay, so the overflowing kind of, or the overall kind of feeling I get for you guys is to be sure of what you need and what you're telling people, and make sure that you are saying what you mean and mean what you say. Okay. Don't take any bullshit. Know yourself well. Be sure that you want what people are offering. Don't just say yes because you're a nice person. You got to mean yes. If you don't want to do it, say no. Okay. That's what I see coming up for you. Time to let go of old, to restart anew. And this is wonderful for your birthday month. You get to start a new chapter, and it doesn't have to be January, right? It can be this month, and you get to start anew. So I want you to really, really go with that and really try to enjoy that. Okay. And I think it's absolutely awesome. So let me just see what's going on here. Subscribers only. Okay. All right. So I also see here for you guys that it's really important that you make choices of things that you care about, what's good in your life and what you care about. Hi, Coco. I'm just doing an overall reading for all the Libras who have birthdays starting yesterday. So, yeah, so this is just, just a quick little read for them, right? I just feel that, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you too. I feel that for you, Libras, that this month or your birthday month is going to be a month that you get to choose how you feel. You get to choose the right things for you, the right time for you, all of that kind of stuff without having to pretend, without having any errors, without having anyone questioning you where you feel that things are not right. Okay. That's what I feel is really important for you. And I just think that that is going to be very, very healthy for you and very, very good. So there you go, my dear. That's just your little overall kind of quest for this month for you guys, right? Thank you, Coco. I don't know where everybody is, but I'm sure they will come along. Let's just see here. Did you get a notification, my dear? I checked my notifications on my email and came through. So it looks like there were notifications. Mind you, I did not put out any word that I was coming on, so you did good. Good, good, good. So what's new for you for Maybon? What are you doing for this fall? Are you doing anything, Coco? Have you made some plans to make some changes or anything? Let's go ahead with this. Yes, you did. Awesome. That's fantastic. So tell me. So we have the Seasons of the Witch Maybon Oracle. Okay, so this Oracle deck is all about Maybon. You're taking day by day. That's awesome. So it says here, Maybon honors the earth and its celebration of balance, equality, and harmony. As the wheel of the year comes full circle, Maybon is a good time to set intentions, release tension, and set new personal goals. So yeah, so I feel it's really important for that to just let go, right? Let go of what's old. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I mean, it's really important to live day by day. The more you can live in the present, the better, right? So, okay, so let's have a look here. Well, what do you think of that? You feel pressure or do you want that? So I'm going to pull 3 cards here for Mabon for you, okay? So this is for you, Coco. This is your oracle reading, okay? So we have the ghost whisperer. Be still in the whispers that ebb and flow through the silence, all right? Apple of my eye. Not all that's alluring may be what it seems. See beyond the illusion. And elderberries. There is a knowing within bone. Allow it to guide you. No, I didn't see it at all. No, I didn't see it. Hmm. Okay, so let's just read into this a little bit more for you and see what it means. Yeah, no, I didn't see it. Um, T and I are TD and I are going to get together and we're going to do a stream together. That'll be fun. Hi, Mercury. So, Coco, the key word here is beast, like, is this, it means messages, okay? Messages are coming and they're warnings and they're guidance for you, okay? So pay attention to what's going on around you. It's there's a person, a permanent figure in your life, um, and this person needs to be they need to speak to you about something. They want to talk to you. So they're encouraging you. So this would be your partner. Okay. And I think that this is telling you very much that don't look at it just as for today. You need to look at it. Does this work for you? Is this something that you want in your future? I mean, yes, you want to live in the presence, but you have to also be aware of the future. Is this something you really want? I think it is. You may have some fear around it, but I think you want it. And because I do think that there's potential here, and I think there's room to grow and there's room to develop together. So I think this would be awesome. You're welcome, Coco. Yeah, I just want, I think it's kind of, we've been expecting your partner to do that. And I thought you were looking forward to it. My hand is getting there. It's coming. I still have it bandaged up. I take the bandage off sometimes, but I went out today and I was out at a thrift shop, so I wanted to cover it. It's looking pretty good. So my finger's still numb, so I don't know what that means, but my whole finger is still numb, right to the very tip. So it's really weird. It's like when I touch it, it feels like pins and needles. So it's coming, but it is kind of weird. So I hope it's okay. I have a doctor's appointment in about 3 weeks, so we'll see. Yeah, I know you said that, right? So Well, that's good. I'm really happy for you. I'm really happy that this is something that um, that is going to work for you. Good, good. Nothing wrong with that, Coco. So, I am hopefully soon. I am going on a trip. So this is very exciting for me and something I very much wanted to do for a very long time. I haven't booked it yet, but I'm just waiting for something else to come in and then I'm going to book it. But I plan to go on a trip. Hi, Virgo Mama. How are you, my dear? No, no more surgeries, Coco. God, I'm so done with having hand surgery. Okay, Virgo Mama, go ahead and ask your yes or no question. And remember, Virgo Mama gets a free yes or no question because she's a member. I hope so. I'm looking forward to it. I am planning on going to Paris, France. It's on my bucket list and it's a once in a lifetime thing that I want to do. So, yeah. So, Paris, France. I just have to wait for something to come in and then I can book it. So, yeah. So, as soon as that comes in, I'm going to book the trip and then see. Do I think you can trust this guy who resurfaced back into your life? What's his name, Virgo Mama? Yes, absolutely. Johnny. Joni? Johnny. Johnny. Okay, Virgo Mama, let's have a look. See, okay? We have the Hermit, the Wheel, Strength. Three. Wow, we got three major arcanas right off the top, right? And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. You know, I feel you have a lot of questions about this. You're not sure. Okay. So you really have a lot of questions, but I think you can trust this person. I think this person is telling you the truth. I think this person wants to be around you. Um, Always be cautious, especially if you're unsure. So always be a little bit careful there. But I really don't see a problem with it. Okay. I really don't see any reason for you to hold back. Um, I think they're genuine and I think it's going to be good. Okay. Thank you, Mercury. Thank you, Coco. I'm good. Thank you. He wants a commitment and my heart is still stuck in someone else. That, well, you got to know yourself, right? But that doesn't have to do with whether you can trust him or not, right? That has to do with you. Can you trust you? Like, why are you doing this? You need to look at that. Okay, Virgo Mama? Like, are you doing this so you're not alone? Are you doing this because you like him? Or are you doing it for another reason? Be honest with yourself, okay? And you know what, Virgo Mama, if you're really real about it, we can love more than one person at a time. You know, like our love capacity is huge. You know, I've been in love with more than one person in my life, and I will again. You know, I'm still in love with my ex, but I'm moving on. It doesn't mean that you can't move on. It just means that you acknowledge and you decide where to put that love, right? If it's going to interfere and if it's going to stop you from caring about somebody else, then it's not a good thing, right? For you to get involved with somebody. But I believe that we're more than capable of loving more than one person at a time. I mean, if you think about it, we love our kids, we love our parents, we love our sisters, our brothers, our friends. You know, we love everybody and we love them all differently. Well, the same thing can be for relationships, right? You don't love anybody the same way that you love somebody else, in my opinion. Okay. Thank you, Mercury and Leo. So you can ask your questions, my dear. Hmm. Yes. No, it's not bad at all, my dear. It's very good. Yeah, I'm not trying to rob anybody, right? I just want it to be fair. Private readings are more expensive, but they are available. Okay. Yeah, you can ask tarot or crystal ball or combination, your choice. Okay. So go ahead and post your question. I currently have to move out of my rented house I've been in for 7 years. I also have dogs. I like to stay in Pennsylvania. Will I find something? Okay, let's have a look. 7 years is quite a while. You've been looking nonstop. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look, my dear. So we have the Knight of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Sun, and the Lovers. I'm going to say yes. Okay, so I do believe you will find something. So let's just break it down a little bit more. Okay. So, yes, I'm going to say that I do believe you will find something. I believe you'll find something in about 3. So, 3 days, 3 weeks, something like that. You should find something there. Okay. Go to somewhere that you really like, whatever that you really are drawn to. That's where you need to be. Okay. And I really do think that it is going to work out good for you in the long run. Okay. This is not an easy change for you. I feel this is very difficult. And leaving that behind is not going to be an easy kind of, it's very awkward. Okay. For multiple reasons, but the outcome will be good. You need to trust that it'll be okay. Trust the fact that you are going to end up somewhere that's even going to be better. Okay. So keep telling yourself that. Okay. And you have 6 months. Yeah. You're going to find a place. Absolutely. No problem. Okay. You will find a place. We also have the Lovers here. We have the Sun. To me, the Sun is the best card in the deck. Not all tarot readers believe that, but I do. And I do believe that this popping up is going to be a good outcome for you. Okay. So just the fact that it's showing itself will be a good outcome for you. Okay. But follow your heart with this. Okay. Let your heart lead your way. So if you're feeling something, go with it. Okay. And just keep moving forward. And I think you will find no problem at all. The prices are hard, right? Everything is harder now, but you will be okay. Right. Yeah, you need somewhere to fit with the ducks. Yes, I get that, right? But if they're important to you, you're going to find a place. I have no doubt that you will find a place. Okay. So we're looking at 3. So 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 months. Okay. We're looking at 3. You're going to find a place. Okay. So that would be by the end of this year. So before the end of this year, you will. It is a whole new beginning, and that's a good way to look at it, right? Look at it as a new start, new beginning, new chapter in your life. So what do you need that you didn't have where you are? Or what did you have that you don't need, right? Yeah, so something like that. In 3 anyway, okay? But before the end of the year, I see this happening for you, okay? So maybe you should start decluttering, start working on what you need to do, right? We all need to declutter when we move. That's the hard part. But yeah, maybe you can start working on that stuff, give you something to do and something that you feel like you're doing something to get ready for the move, right? So, your next question, my dear. Yeah, I have stuff here. I put it on Marketplace. It's not selling. It's good stuff. I don't know why it's not selling. But yeah, I know it's hard to get rid of stuff, but I have tons of stuff because I've been decluttering for a while now. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We need to do that on a regular basis. And I've been here for almost 11 years. So I was way overdue. So I've been doing this for a few months now and I'm getting close to the end of it. So yeah, yes, I am. I am. I have a bunch of Oracle decks and I have a bunch of tarot decks to sell. I messaged you, but I didn't hear back from you because the cost of the shipping is expensive. You didn't message me back to let me know if you wanted me to send them to you. You didn't get an email? I sent it to you. Okay, I'll send it to you again. Okay, I'll check and I'll send it. Well, let me check right now before I forget. Virgo Mama, let's just see. Oh, shoot. I wrote your name down somewhere. What's your first name, my dear, so I can look you up on the email? I forget your first name. Sorry. Yeah, and then I told you it was going to cost like Jerica. That's right. Need that. Thank you. So let me just find you. There it is. Uh, okay, so the last one I sent to you. Oh, you know what? I sent it to myself. I sent the last two to myself instead of to you. Well, how did that happen? Crazy. Yeah, because I replied, but they sent to me. That's weird. Okay. I will forward them both to you. It says the three decks are worth about $70 US. I'd like to get $40 US for them. And the shipping is about $40. So, so I said it might be too much for you. I could do it for $70 US for the three decks. Um, yeah, so let me just forward those to you. You'll see the date. Let me just see here. Jeez. Okay. So this one here, forward. Just stupid. Okay. So there, I sent that to you, my dear. Okay. So thank you. Yeah, for some reason it didn't send to you, didn't reply to you. It replied to myself. Stupid. Okay, so sorry about that, Mercury. Let's see. Question 2. Will I find another job with the same pay or more? Manager isn't good, very inexperienced person. Will I be able to get another job position with the same company or another? Okay, let's have a look, my dear. So you're looking for another job as well, Mercury? You got a lot going on right now. Wondered why I hadn't heard back from you. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Hierophant reversed, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Okay, so I am gonna just preface this with saying that, yeah, I mean, just know that this is a tarot reading, okay? I do think that you will get another job. There's no doubt in my mind you're going to get a job, okay? So there is a job coming for you, and it will pay well and probably pay more than what you get right now. But I do see a problem with it. So there is an issue with getting a job right now. There's an issue with it's just where, right? It's just the type of job you want and who you want to work for is not going to be easy to find. So you're looking for more of a quality job, and that job in specific is a little bit harder. I feel you need to look at smaller companies or smaller places. It could be where you are now. Not sure though. That is not clear. Okay. But I do feel that you will be very satisfied when you get your new job. So, although there may be problems finding it or getting it, you will be happy with the outcome. I don't want you to focus on the negativity of it, though, right? Or trying to tell yourself you don't deserve it or things like that. Make sure you're keeping a very positive attitude. That will definitely help you. When you do get offered a position or you go for a position, you want to go for it with confidence. If you are showing doubt and if you're showing that maybe things are not going to go like you want them to go, you're going to create some problems there. Okay. So you have to go full force. You have to go and believe in what you want and go after it. Okay. That's what I see. So your third question, my dear, does that make sense? I hope you understood all that. Yes, exactly. You're welcome, my dear. So what's your next question? You do have confidence? Good, because you need that, okay? When we don't have that confidence, good. Yes, trust and have faith. Yep. But I want you to look at like smaller companies or companies that are not um so um number oriented, just where you don't feel like a number. You need to feel like a person. Okay, that's what I think is really important. You're a positive person. Good. That's fantastic, my dear. Will you have a new love once you start a new cycle? Okay, let's have a look. Oh, geez. Much easier to shuffle the cards today, that's for sure. Did a reading the other day. It was like, oh my God. Okay, the Magician, the Hanged Man, the Wheel of Fortune. So we've got three major arcanas again. Then we have the Four of Pentacles, Justice. There's the fourth major arcana. I can't believe that. And the Eight of Cups. So major arcanas are a major point, okay? So it is an important thing in your reading when you get so many major arcanas, okay? Yeah. And that's where you can stay focused right now. Okay. So stay focused on the move, do the things that you need to do. Okay. Now, as far as your love life goes, I do think that there is love for you out there. Okay. So I do think that this is going to happen, but not without delays. We have the Hanged Man here. So there is going to be a delay there. This is not going to be happening anytime real soon. Okay. Not anybody that is significant. You may date, you may see people casually, whatever, but I don't see it being a significant relationship for a while yet. Okay. So it's telling me that there are things that you need to do to get ready for this relationship. Okay. You have the resources to meet the people and you know what to do. You know how this works. You know what to do. Okay. I just feel you haven't done those things yet. So try not to worry too much about it. Your friend Tom, you have in mind. Okay. If Tom is someone that you have in mind, so let's look at that. Okay. So if it's Tom that you have in mind that could work out, don't approach it now. You are not ready, and neither is he. Okay. I feel that there are things that need to be said, that need to be taken care of, that need to be adjusted in your relationship so you can see the potential and so can they see the potential. You guys have been friends for a while. I feel like you've been friends for quite a while now. Um, so this change would be quite a change, if you go from being friends to being more. So I would take your time with that. I think you will find a relationship in, I'm going to say in 9. Okay. So more like 9 weeks or 9 months. All right. So that's when I feel like a relationship will become solidified for you. Doesn't mean you won't date in between or you won't see people or you might even meet this person or start seeing this person, but nothing will really solidify before 9. So 9 weeks, 9 months. Okay. I also feel that this delay is a good thing. You just got to get yourself in a better position. You need to be in the right position. You need to be in the right frame of mind, and you need to know where you're headed. All right. And then you can make some really good decisions there. But it's definitely there for you. And I think you're going to do really, really well. And I think you will be very, very happy. Again, you want to make sure that you're doing everything balanced. Okay. If you go after that right now, I don't see it happening. you guys have a close bond, let it happen organically. Okay. Let it just happen. Don't try to force anything. I think that's your best bet. Okay, my dear? Hi, Shirley. Nice to see you. That's really good. That's excellent. Exactly. In divine timing, right? Often we want things and we don't want to wait. We want things when we want them. Yeah. Divine timing. What is divine timing? Divine timing. Yeah. It's not always up to us, unfortunately. It can be hard to wait. It can be hard to not get the things that you want to get when you want to get them. But it can also be worth it. So we have to remember that as well. Mm. All righty. So just to talk a little bit about membership, okay? So memberships, I love the memberships. I think the memberships are a great deal. There's 3 tiers to my memberships for Northstar Tarot. One is the Seeker, and that is $3.99 a month Canadian. And that gives you a free yes or no question in a live stream, loyalty badges, emojis, shout outs, and member only polls. Okay. So that is what you get for $3.99 a month, which is basically a coffee, right? And then the second one is the Starseed Tarot. Okay, so Starseed, a North Star Starseed is 19.99 Canadian a month. This one, you get all of the Seeker rewards, plus you get a 15-minute personal reading. So it's a personal private reading, okay? So it would be WhatsApp, um, um, Zoom, iPhone, voice, video messaging, whatever we do, right? And yeah, and then you get early access to some videos, okay? And then the last tier is a Starling tier. So you could be a North Star Starling, and that is $39.99 a month. And with that, instead of the 15-minute reading, you get a 30-minute reading, and that's a personal reading, or you can choose 2 15-minute personal readings. Okay. And you get everything else as well. Now, a 30-minute reading on the outside, like when I do a private reading, is $75. So you guys are getting it for $40, $39.99 Canadian. Okay. Where I charge $75 other than that. Okay. So, yeah. So it's a good deal. You're very welcome, Mercury. Yeah. The only problem with being impatient, many of us are impatient. I mean, I think that's part of human nature is you want what you want when you want it, right? And I think that's very much part of human nature. Um, but it just doesn't work that way. Things have to work out the way they work out. People come to you when you need them or when it's supposed to happen, not when we want it to happen. So yeah, lots of things um, can prevent a relationship from going forward. If someone's not ready, if someone is impatient, you know. Yeah, exactly. Patience, 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 which something I need to work on. I'm still not a very patient person, but I try, you know. So I'm working on my tarot deck, so I'm still doing that. I we had an illustrator, but she's not comfortable moving forward, so I'm looking for another illustrator for it. I am a Virgo. Yeah. You're a Virgo as well? Yeah. Yeah. We demand a lot from other people, us Virgos, but we also demand a lot from ourselves. He is a Cancer. Oh, that's lovely. Virgo and Cancer do well together. Hello, Virgo Mama. Oh, oh my goodness, Shirley and Coco. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday, Shirley. Oh my goodness. What are you doing for your birthday today? Hmm. Talk to us. Tell us a little bit about your birthday. How do your birthdays usually go? What do you usually do? All that kind of stuff, right? What kind of goal are you setting moving forward for the new year? You're not doing anything? Oh, that's okay. You don't have to. Virgo Mama, does it really rain as much as they say it does in Seattle? They say it rains all the time. No, I don't believe Coco, no, Coco's not a Virgo. She is oh, let me think, Capricorn? No, maybe. Is it Capricorn, Coco? Nice. What kind of music do you teach? What kind of music do you teach, Shirley? Okay, ask me a question. I'll do a reading for you. Okay, Shirley? I live in Barrie, Ontario, which is north of Toronto, just a little bit north of Toronto. Most people have an idea where Toronto is. So, yeah. Well, that's cool. I would visit the US. Absolutely, I'll visit the US. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Um, I don't blame the political kind of issues on the people of the US. I think it's some people, but it's not everybody. So yeah. So how is T feeling about you? And will he reach out to you in the next 7 days? Okay. How is T feeling about you? So we have the Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. You know, this was all about fives are all about conflict, right? So they're all about conflict. And we got three fives. So we got fives when it comes to the mind. So the conflict in the mind about this person and what they're thinking. We have conflict about what they're doing. So where they're headed and what their passions are. There's conflict there. So you guys are not on the same page there. And there's conflict with feeling somebody doesn't feel good enough. So whoever that is, whether that's you or them, someone doesn't feel good enough. There's an imbalance in the relationship. Okay. Then we have the Sun and the Ace of Cups and the Hermit. So you really like this person. I'm assuming. Driving by, but he never reached out to you. You play the piano too, Coco? That's amazing. Okay, so what I see for you, Shirley, yes, you do. Okay. So I feel like you need to be very, very cautious here. All right. This is not good for you to pursue right now. I know that your feelings are real and that you really want this. And I'm going to say that you have fallen in love with this person. So you've either fallen in love with the idea or you've fallen in love with the person because you know the person. So I'm not sure what it is, but that's how I feel. It's that strong for you. Okay. I would be very, very cautious. Don't sit back and wait for this person. Okay. I really feel like you really need to go do a deep dive here and see where is this coming from and what evidence do you have to support your feelings. Okay. So sometimes we fall for somebody, we don't know why, we don't know what's going on, and we really need to look at that. Okay. Because I feel this, he's going to wash the deck with you. Do you know what I mean? He's not ready and he's not able to give you what you need. Be very cautious with this person. Okay, Shirley? Oh, right. Just be careful. Yeah, I just, I hate that when the cards come up and they're so strong. But you need to be first, love yourself, first care about you, first do what you need to do for you, and then see what happens. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he's not predictable. Okay. Maybe he has some mental health issues. Maybe there's things there that stop him from being able to be the person that you need him to be. So, that's quite possible, right? Okay, Coco, what is next for you this week that you don't see coming or is unexpected? Yeah, could be, right? That can really screw somebody up. So we have the Three of Wands, the 10 of Wands. Oh, you got lots of wands here. The Queen of Wands, the Seven of Wands. Oh my goodness. The 10 of Pentacles and the Emperor. Okay. Things are going to go very, very well for you over the next little while. What's unexpected is I think you're going to get something from work. So whatever's going on at work, I feel like there's something coming for you that's special. So it's either special recognition or it's a promotion or it's a change of job or responsibility. Something's coming for you. You're not expecting this, but it's going to be very, very good. It's going to feel good. It's going to add to your repertoire. It's going to make you feel very much wanted and very much like you're headed in the right direction. Okay. This is happening soon for you. I'm going to say within a few weeks. Okay. At the most, probably within the week. So something, maybe, let's see, today is what, Tuesday? Let's give it till next week, the end of next week, and something should happen that you're not expecting, and it's about your career. Okay. I feel like it's really, really good. Exactly, Coco. You need to walk away from it, Shirley. You need to let it go. You deserve better. You deserve to be loved, right? Okay, so yeah, so somebody will notice, Coco, okay? So yeah, that's going to happen for you, my dear. Sure, absolutely, Coco. Yeah. Um, Twin flames. Do I believe in twin flames? It depends on definition of twin flames, okay? Do I believe that there are people that stand out in your life and become very significant? And yes, um, twin flame, as in, the fact that it's unpredictable and unpreventable. No, I don't believe that. Okay. You might not decide who you fall in love with, but you do decide whether you are going to love somebody or not. You do make that decision. Okay. We are a we are a, oh, how do I say it? We are an intelligent, strong mammal, and we have a choice, and we can make that choice. Okay. So, yeah. Yes, they teach you from the heart. And it's not always romantic, right? A twin flame is often somebody that you're never even with. Absolutely, Coco. Okay, the reflection on us in a good way instead of a bad way. Like, yes, yes, I agree, Mercury. What is next for you this week that you're not expecting in love? Okay, my dear. Somebody just donated as well, so I just got to check in a minute. So we have the Ten of Cups, matters of the heart, right? Ten of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hanged Man, mm, the Four Swords, and the Six of Wands. Okay. So to me, it's not cut and dry. Okay. So often, things just are not quite cut and dry for your love life. Okay. So what you don't see right now for your love life is the lack of patience that he has, the lack of, he wants you to do what he wants you to do, and he wants you to do it now. And he's very impatient. He is very much willing to go the extra mile. He'll do whatever it takes to get you to kind of conform to the relationship he wants. Okay. I think it's great. I think he's willing to put his heart out there. He's willing to put everything out there and to be there for you. Okay. I think you need to give him a break. You somehow or other seem to be pulling back. You go one step forward and two step back, one step forward, two step back. You want to make sure that you keep going forward and forward and forward. Okay. So I don't know if there's things that you're afraid of, or if there is just the uncertainty that you're not sure. So you want to make sure that you're sure. Okay. And I know, excuse me, I know you feel really good about it, and I know you want this. So you need to go all in. Okay. I know you said you're letting him take the lead, but it's okay to say, I want this. It's okay for you to say that out loud to him. Okay. And I think if you did that, that would push him to, to everything will quicken up and everything will happen faster. Okay. So yeah, I just think you need to open up a little bit more about it. Uncertainty that he will change, right? Yeah, exactly. But I don't think so. Okay. So thank you, my dear. Aqualeo, hello, my dear. I did see that. I saw somebody donated. So thank you so much, my dear. Lovely to see you. Should be 10 of Pentacles. He's being cheap. Well, everybody, tell him what you want then. If you think he's being cheap, tell him what you want. Huh? Be honest. Be upfront. Huh. Okay, so Aquileo, go ahead, my dear. You are up. Miss Cheetah, hello. You will be right after Aquileo. Okay, my dear? Thank you for your donation. Let me check that. Huh. Okay, I'm just checking PayPal, but it signed me out, so I have to sign back in. Sorry about that. Okay, so it's one question, my dear. Okay, so I'll put it down. You'll be after Aquileo, okay? Thank you for your donation. Okay. You met with your manager, B, last week in person, shared it a little bit, and seemed to have a relaxing conversation with him. Will he take on board my thoughts shared? Okay. So, well, that's good. I'm glad that went well and the conversation was good and you felt like it was relaxed. I'm very happy with that. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Queen of Pentacles, the World, and the Page of Cups. I'm going to say yes, that I feel like everything went really, really well, and that he is interested in what you have to say and what you think of things and what you think going forward. He's definitely very much interested in that. And I do believe that this is going to be, the changes are not going to happen like you want them to go, like really fast or anything like that. There's almost like he's considering but not going to do right now. So he's not really putting motion or action into what you're saying, but he likes that you've contributed. He likes that you are open and that you're talking about things and speaking your mind. He really likes that. Okay. He thinks you're practical, down to earth. He thinks you're smart. He thinks that you're able to deliver. And he knows that you are doing this for the benefit of all. Okay. So he does see that. But for some reason, he's not going to jump at it. Okay. So whether he wants to take more recognition for it or needs to mull it out a little bit more, I'm not really sure. But definitely he's not going to jump into it. Okay. You're welcome. Hi, Kay. Absolutely, you can, my dear. Right. It is good. It is good, Aquileo. Go ahead, Kay. And then you would be after Cheetah, okay? Oh, the candle just went out. Jeez. I don't know what I did there, but let's see if I can get. I don't want to do that. Let me just light this one. Okay. Should be all right. You just move it over here. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Lit another candle. Thank you, Kay. A new love reading, please. What do you see coming towards you? Keep trying to take of myself now with the gym and eating. Oh, take care of yourself now with gym and eating well. Really ready for company with the right person. I'm surprised, even before looking, I'm surprised you haven't met the person yet or haven't started a relationship with someone. I saw something. I'm sure I saw something. Let's have a look. Hmm. Nothing has happened, eh? Okay. So we have the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, Six of Swords, the Knight of Swords. So he's there. Okay. We have the Moon and we have Judgment. Okay. So he's coming. Okay. So he's definitely coming. So the person is there. She's Cheetah. Cheetah? Is it Cheetah? Not Cheetah, right? Cheetah? Sorry, my dear. So yeah, so Coco, Aquileo, he is coming, okay? He reminds you, or this situation is something like something of your past. Okay. So I believe it's like something of your past. I believe it's like this is not this feeling that you're going to get when you meet this person is not going to be unusual for you. I think you know this person. Okay. I think you either know them or they remind you of someone in your past. Okay. This is happening for you very, very soon, anytime now. Okay. So, anytime now, I want you to be careful that you don't put preconceived ideas or judgments on this, okay? Because it does remind you of someone in your past, or it is someone from your past. You don't want any preconceived ideas there. When this happens, go brand new, okay? Treat it like it's new. Treat it like it's a new thing. Don't try to recreate something in your life, okay? So I want you to treat it um I get a feeling you want calm, relax. I get a feeling that you either know the person, it's someone from your past, or they're going to remind you greatly of someone in your past, and you can't go back there because they're not the same person. Even if it's the same person, they're not the same person they used to be. Okay. And neither are you. So remember that. So when this happens, which is going to happen anytime now, just remember to keep the judgment out of it. Keep moving forward and no illusions. Okay, be real, be honest, but don't try to prejudge anything. Okay. Aqua Leo has one more question. Okay. Kay, where do you think I will move to? It didn't say. I'd have to, do you want that for your third question, Aquileo, or it didn't say where you're going to meet them. It will be soon though. What is the energy in your heart? Like an unrest. What do I need to know to release this emotion? Okay. So you're feeling that. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. It does make sense, especially with this feeling that I get, about judgment and, living a little, taking from your past, right? Yeah, that's okay. Page of Cups, Justice, the King of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Hierophant reverse. Okay. So, first of all, what I feel that you're feeling in your heart, okay, what I feel like's going on is this lack of trust in self. Okay. So, you're looking for an outside source to make you feel like everything's going to be okay. And I understand that. We all do that. We're all human. Okay. We want the outside of us to tell us that the inside of us is fine. Right. But you have done so much work and you've come so far. Right. That you don't need that. You just need to believe that you don't need that. Okay. You need to believe that you are coming to that point where you've made choices in love and you've made choices in your life that is leading you to exactly where you need to be for yourself and for somebody else that's coming into your life. This person that's coming is very kind, very loving, very soft-spoken person, okay? Someone who is willing to share, someone who's willing to open up and share with you, someone that you want, okay? Something that you really, really want. And that kind of a little bit emotional imbalance that you have when it comes to relationships is coming out. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are trying not to overthink or overdo or over anything, right? Just let things happen organically. So don't be looking for things. Don't be, analyzing everything that happens or everyone you encounter. Just let things happen organically, right? The more that you can do that, the more settled you're going to feel, the more your emotions are going to come back to a kind of a grounding. So, yeah, so try to ground yourself a little bit and just tell yourself everything's going to be okay. I am okay, and everything's going to be okay. Okay. I think that's what you need more than anything. All right. You just need to trust and believe the universe has your back and that everything's going to work out just fine. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it is some kind of reset, right? But it's a reminder. All it is a reminder. All right. So try not to make it bigger than what it is, too. It's a reminder of who you are, what you deserve, what you can offer. Okay. So just remember that as well. Absolutely, you can, Lady A. Exactly. Okay, so we have Cheetah. Cheetah, you are up, my dear. You have one question, and then Kay, you will be up after that. Okay. So Cheetah has one question. And then Kay, you will be after that. I got your question here, my dear. So I'm just writing down 2 for Kay. Okay. Yes, I got it. How does Christopher currently feel about it? Let's have a look. You know, I thought I saw a card that was flipped. Okay, so I thought I saw a card that was flipped. I don't see it now. It's this card right there. Okay. Queen of Swords. You know the answer to this, okay? So you already know this and you know how they feel about you. You need to trust yourself. You need to trust what you believe. You're a very, very smart woman and you need to trust what you believe, okay? Really, really, really go out there and trust yourself and trust what you believe. There's a delay here, okay? So there's definitely a delay. I think they like you and I think they want you in their life and they're looking for some kind of way to show you that they want that, okay? But they may not be doing it though in a proper way. They may have gotten out of a relationship not long ago or something like that to give you some doubt about where they're headed. But I believe that they want what you need. Okay. So you guys are on the same wavelength. It's just going to take a bit for you to connect. So I believe you will connect in October better than what you are now. And that connection in October is going to make a big difference. So yes, he really cares about you. There's romantic feelings there. And there is that desire to be with you. Okay. So look forward to October because I see around October, so maybe around the 4th of the month is when things could heat up for you two. Okay. So there you go, my dear. Thank you so much. Did I not answer your question, Akra? I thought you asked about, yeah, your question 3. What is the energy in your heart? Must be a universal thing. That's funny, Aquileo. You never know with people, right? People have their own agenda, and some people who are insecure will do things that really surprise us. I will take care of my hands and rest them. I will. After this, I will do that for sure. It's just this one, right? So, I have a disease in my hands as well. It's called duplatron contracture, and it is a disease that I have in my hands. It's also known as a Viking disease. Now, I'm not a Viking, but I have a Viking disease. Right? I will make it happen. So yeah, so like in here and that, there's lumps inside my like underneath, like in my hands, right? There's lumps in there and they're all over the place. Like it's just horrible. Like there's lumps here, 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 and they're slowly gonna pull my hands in like that, right? And it's kind of scary, but it's happening. So I have to really be careful. Speak your trip into existence. Yes, it is going to happen. I will let you guys know as soon as I book it. I don't know if I'm going by myself or if I'm going with someone else. I'm not sure yet. So yeah, trust. Absolutely. Okay, so Kay, you are up, my dear. Let's see. No, you did not put your questions in. Go ahead, Kay, you can post. And somebody else was going to do a super chat. I don't think they did. Lady A. Yeah, no, I didn't get your super chat yet, my dear. What is your coworker's Lisa's problem with you? She's been very immature and petty. Oh, that's why you put that there, Aquileo. Cheapers. I'm just catching on. Okay. She's been very immature and petty. All right. So we have the Emperor, Strength, the Hermit, the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Well, I'm really surprised at the cards, actually, Kay. So I'm definitely surprised at the cards. So her problem is she's very insecure, especially when it comes to you. Okay. So she sees you as very, very strong. You know what you're doing, you know where you want what you want, you're willing to speak your mind. You're a very strong, active woman. Okay. You stand up for yourself. You don't put up with shit, yet you look like you have fun. You look like you get things done and that you know what you're doing and that things just kind of flow for you. So I really think that this is what she envies in you. And I think that she is making it really, really difficult that way for you. So whatever's going on, I do believe that this is something that um, you can't control. You can't control what she thinks, okay? And you can't control what she does. Just keep doing what you're doing. She's going to get tired of it. She's going to know it's not working, okay? So don't worry about it. She has no influence and she has no impact on your boss. So I don't see anything that she can do to possibly hurt you whatsoever. Just let her do her own little thing and just don't worry about it, okay? That's what I would do. And you know what? You get killer with kindness. That's what I get, what I keep seeing, what I keep hearing. Killer with kindness. So, yeah. So just be nice to her. Just keep doing what you do and smile, do your work. Killer with kindness. And you know what? It's going to stop. Okay? It will stop. But the more you give into it and the more you acknowledge it and the more that you spend time thinking about it, it'll manifest itself and then make things harder for you. Okay. Be nice and not over nice. Exactly. Exactly, Aquilea. Kill her with kindness, right? Be kind, be upfront, you know, enjoy your life. Don't hesitate to be kind, but you don't have to go out of your way. Right? Exactly. So your next question, my dear, Lady A, you will be right after Kay. All right, Kay has one more question. Will I be happy if I hire Eric and pay the $3,000 to be trained for bodybuilding, or will I regret it in the long run? I don't want to spend so much, but I also know this is professional help. I want to get stronger. Okay, let's have a look at that. Okay, so he wants $3,000 for how long? King of Hearts, Justice, High Priestess, Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, 6 months. All right. So I'm gonna say that I think he means well. So I do think he means well. I don't think there's a problem there. I don't think he's trying to rip you off. Okay. So I don't see that. $65 an hour is not terrible. Okay. For a professional. All right. But yeah, so I don't think he's trying to rip you off. I do think that you have a lot of questions about it, though. I don't think you're ready to do this. Okay. I think you need to try to do more on your own, to try to do more with some knowledge that you can get online or get from learning from people online. Okay. I think you would be a lot happier doing it that way than making this um, a burden for you. This type of financial commitment for you is actually a burden. So if you could say to him, you know what, I'd really like some advice, and I'd be more than happy to hire you for like a month or 2 weeks or whatever, right? I'd be really happy to get 5 sessions with you or 10 sessions with you, and then go from there. So 10 sessions, $650. I think that's all you need. I don't think you need more at this point. And I don't think you can really afford it. Mind you, it's not up to me. It's entirely up to you, but I don't want you to put yourself in a position of hardship. Okay. So yeah, do what you think is best. Trust your intuition. We got the high priestess here. So really listen to your intuition, okay? But I do think that you would be fine if you got some few hours training, 5, 10 hours, start with 5. And then if you want more, hire him for another 5, but start small. Okay. So, and then go from there. Okay. I would do it that way if I were you, especially on a limited budget. Okay. And I am on a limited funds as well. And I couldn't do it either. So, you know, absolutely, my dear. I try to be honest as I can be with telling you guys exactly what's there, right? So, yeah, absolutely, Kay. You can donate for one more. MR, for sure, you can donate, my dear. Go ahead, Kay. Oh, jeez. My pen just exploded. Right? Oh, boy. I don't know what happened there. Okay, let me get another pen. That was weird. Let me try this one. It was a little bit strange. Okay, so K for one more. Oh, this one doesn't want to write. Okay, K for one. Okay, MR. Let's just see here. Let me just. What do you mean you found new characters? What are you talking about, Aquileo? Okay, I got yours, MR. So thank you. Okay, I got yours as well. Thank you. So go ahead, Kate, since we're on a roll. I'll read for you, my dear. Get your next question done, and then I'll read for MR. Thank you, my dear. If I worked for Chris, if I worked for Chris out on the island, would I be happy and stable? Okay, let's have a look. Oh, jeez. That's funny, Aquileo. You are too funny. uh, If I worked for Chris out on the island, would I be happy and stable? Okay, Kay, let's have a look. We have the Two of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, Six of Wands, the Chariot, Temperance, and the Fool. I'm going to say absolutely. Okay. I think this is a fabulous idea. Now, I don't know who Chris is or what you'd be doing on the island, but I think this is a fabulous idea. Now, remember, this is just cards. Make sure you consider everything else before you do something. Okay. So, but according to the cards, this would be very good. This would be something that you can kind of just take a chance on and go for it and just kind of really expand yourself. I think it could really come to something more. And I think it could be really good. So I do believe that this could be the start of a new beginning for you and something that I think could be absolutely fabulous. I'm going to leave it there, Kate, but I'd love to know what it is. You do need a hobby. Aquileo. Oh, you're so funny. And stability, I see that as well. Okay. You are welcome, my dear. It looks so good. It's landscaping. Oh, that's good. I think you're good at stuff like that, right? But I think it could lead to more. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's being outside.